Yep. It's that time again, guys. Yep. We're gonna let it run for a little bit. And okay. All right, guys. We're back. Power rankings week 1. Can you believe it? Now, here's what we'll say. The preseason rankings have no effect on week 1, right? So you could totally flip your position, for example, because preseason means nothing. So week 1 is the real first power rankings. But anyways, we'll get into it. Number 10. This is funny. This is a real funny one because 10 is Gavin. It just brutal week across the board. I mean, there's really nothing good to say about Gavin this week. And I was loving every second of it. But yeah, so unfortunately for him, right now Gavin is number 10 to start the year. Only up from here though. Number 9, we have Trevor. Now, Trevor, lost Puka. He was going to be the wide receiver too anyways. So is that really that big of a deal? I don't think so. But, it is what it is. Trevor's number 9. Team's okay. We'll see what happens. Number 8 is Ben. Ben lost. I think Ben had like the biggest margin of lost by like 50 points. But, Amon-Ra's, not going to be that bad all the time. So it's whatever, right? But fortunately, you're 8. 7 is Cole. I actually like Cole's team, but, I don't know what's up with Jamar. Kind of weird. We'll see what happens. He's kind of a fag, honestly. But, Cole's team's pretty solid. I don't think he'll be this low for very long, right? 6, we have Jake. Jake's got good running backs for sure, but Olave and Garrett, well, I mean, the Saints scored like 47 points against a really good Panthers team led by a great quarterback. So that's an impressive win by them. But Olave did like nothing, and they scored 47 points, so that's not great. And Garrett Wilson, I mean, what the hell happened? I started watching the game, the Jets-Niners game, like, I turned it on the drive where the Jets drove down and Garrett Wilson had like 4 catches. And I was like, damn, he's going to be good. And then he did nothing the rest of the game, basically. So, I don't know. I think Jake will be fine, but, Connor is number 5. Good week for Connor. I think he lost, but I think he still had a good week, or maybe I'm retarded. Let's see. Yikes, guys. Sometimes it'd be good if I edited these videos. I'd cut some of this out, but it is what it is. Connor lost. Yeah, no, that was the kind of one that, maybe there's some uproar on because I put him ahead of Jake, but he just kind of had a better week. Just played a tougher opponent. But, Connor's team's pretty solid. And Ramondre is the best running back in the league on the best team. But number 4, this is where it gets interesting, guys. Number 4, kind of, is Liam. I like Liam's team. Rashee Rice is a stud. But will Anthony Richardson stay healthy? I don't know. He's kind of like, just likes getting hit and stuff. So we'll see on that. But Liam's team is very solid. So yeah, he's number 4. Number 3 is me. Now, I don't make these rankings, so it's not like when I say, oh, I should be higher, that's just me saying that. That is not the league, because the power rankings committee creates the power rankings. I have no input. So they put me at number 3. I disagree with that, obviously, especially now that Puka's on IR. Come on, guys. Cooper Kupp might be, he might go for 2,000 this year. Let's be real. But, you know, it is what it is. We got a good win. We loved it. Every second of it over Moss. And, you know, I feel disrespected by this ranking. So, whoever I play this week, Trevor, yikes, you're in trouble, Trevor. But number 2 is Caleb. And so then, obviously, number 1 is Dan. So I guess I'll just talk about them both. I think both were, like, very close in scoring. I forget. I think Dan scored a tiny bit more, like 5 more points or something like that. But both very solid. And that was, Dan did that with, he played Caleb Williams. I mean, he's got Dak on his bench. I thought Caleb would be better than that. Caleb Williams would be better than 93 yards. But, I mean, Dan's going to plug Dak in there, and Dan's got a solid squad. Now, Caleb's the same. Josh Allen had like 30 points. So, yeah, Dan ekes it out week 1 at the number 1 spot. Where was Dan? Yeah, Dan was 6. This is why preseason doesn't matter, because Dan was 6 in preseason. Now he's number 1. Gavin was 3. Now he's number 10. Yikes. So yeah, you know, it's kind of, preseason means nothing. These are the real first rankings. But, you know, it was a great first week, guys. And you know, bet of the week, or lock of the week, we'll do that on Thursday. We'll do something on Thursday. I don't want to commit to saying I'll do a Thursday, you know, matchup of the week Thursday throwdown. Because sometimes I say I'll do that kind of stuff and then I don't. But, you know, there's a chance that I do something like that. But a guarantee is that at minimum, there's a lock of the week on Thursday. They just don't even have the lines out yet. So what am I going to do? But, I mean, take the Pats to win, I guess. That's probably the best bet of the week. But, all right, guys. That's week 1 of Power Rankings. Pretty great week. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to keep winning. So keep that in mind.